Hello, hello. Are we live? I don't know. Well, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Could be good evening, good morning. Hi, Witchy. I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot, and I'm going to be doing an all signs reading tonight. The title of the reading is Are They Thinking About You? So I'm looking forward to this one. Hello, Snow Fairy. How are you doing? Now, what I want to just quickly do before we start is I want to see if I can get the chat open on my laptop here. Just so that I don't have to squint on the screen. Here we go.
Eligible for medical weight loss, don't know it. Are you?
1 second. Okay, that's great. So now I can see if anybody wants to, say hi. Actually, it's quite good. I can actually see it quite well on the screen, actually, on my phone. Yeah, so the title of this reading, it's an all signs reading. Hello, Tammy. Is are they thinking about you right now? So we're going to do that. Just to let you know, I'm going to be back here also tomorrow with my live $15 readings. That's at 7 p.m. UK time. And as always, it has been a little while since I've done an upload, one of my picker cards, but I will be doing that very shortly, probably either this evening or Sunday. So watch out for that also, okay? So now, let's start, shall we? What are you thinking of this new setup? This is kind of new. I wanted to actually film outside today in my garden, but literally as soon as I'd set it all up, it started to rain. And sometimes the Met Office in our country, which is the biggest weather, the people who predict the weather, sometimes they do get it very wrong. However, and I was looking at other weather charts thinking, I think that big band of rain's going to miss us. But unfortunately, today, the Met Office were correct. And we had this massive swathe of rain come in. So as soon as I'd set it all up outside in the garden, I had to come back in again. So now I'm here in another room in my house. But actually, I've been thinking this is a really comfortable space to do these live readings. It means that I can, I get my body comfortable. Okay, so be prepared for that because I may be stretching out my legs quite soon to make sure I'm comfortable. It's a lot more relaxed for me, and I think it's just a really nice relaxed sort of setup. So let me know what you think in the comments. So now, having said that, we are going to go on with this reading. I don't very often film from my phone, so I'm looking now, having to make sure I look into the camera. So yeah, so let's now go ahead. So all signs, are they thinking about you right now? So we're going to start with Aries. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Hey, Simonetta. Oh, thank you, Simonetta. This just did take me about an hour to get it all set up, but I think that the lighting is quite nice. And this is actually, it's like kind of like, it's really cool actually. It's like a sofa bed, but it's like velvety, and I love the color. I love the the pastels. I really like it, and it's actually really wide, and I can just get really comfortable on here with my spine issues and stuff. It's really, really nice actually. So now let's go ahead. We're gonna start. Spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this all signs reading. are they thinking about you? Okay, so let's now split this deck. And we're gonna pull 3 random cards from the deck. Okay, so let's go ahead. Aries, are they thinking about you? And we'll build or not on what comes through here. Okay, Aries, are they thinking about you? Oh my goodness, are they thinking about you? Well, straight away, we've got the 8 of Swords here. Okay, that's powerful stuff. The 8 of Swords, like, truly represents, like, almost like an obsessional level of thought and intensity. The swords do represent the mind. And it's kind of like, when we see this, okay, it tells me that they are thinking about you obsessionally, but there's also something else that's coming along with this. Now, so for some of you, this can be to do with the fact that they are literally trapped. Okay, so are they trapped inside of their mind? Are they literally trapped in the world? Is there some situation that they are in right now preventing them from being able to come towards you? Okay, what you do need to know is that yes, they're thinking about you, with this being the first card out. We have clear energy here: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That doesn't mean that your person needs to be one of those star signs. It's like, it's very representative of their energy. Okay, so it's almost like, the thing is, though, like with the 8 of Swords, it's very important, is that this is a kind of like a situation that can be, they can release themselves from this. The thing is there's something going on with them that they just can't, they're not able to do that right now. So they're just, it's like they're stuck in this like cyclical energy, okay, of obsessionally thinking about you. Let's see what surrounds this. The Hierophant. Okay, so absolutely, you know, what I get here is, for some of you, they're absolutely, they're with somebody else, okay? Or there's something here about, literally, right now, they're very concentrated on trying to restabilize or stabilize themselves. I say that because we have the Hierophant here. And this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Take it as it resonates. Let's see what else is coming through. Knight of Wands. Okay, okay, what I get here is bursting forth energy. It's coming through really quite strongly. Okay, because the heart wants what the heart wants. This is clearly very, very passionate, what we've got going on here. And, you know, even if it's wrong, it's right, okay? That's what you need to know. Because there's elements of this, like the situation, what's gone down, like, there's elements of it that just, oh, how to describe it? They are doing what I get here is, they want to do what it takes, no matter what, okay? No matter what the fallout, okay? With that strong Knight of Wands energy, I see, and I also see, like, there's 3 elements of them, okay? There's where they are, there's kind of like what they dream of, and then there is their future, and what they envisage to happen here going forwards, okay? And I see breakthrough energy. I see this fiery passion, and, you know, it's kind of like the darkness, like, it's an odd one, like, as in, it's counterintuitive, counterproductive, but it's happening anyway, and it needs to happen. Like a big ball of passion and fire coming through here towards you. And I actually see that, you know, this could have been so far like a tempestuous kind of connection, okay? You do need to know that, yes, they are thinking about you. And I see like the fireworks going off here, as in something's gonna give, even if in the moment they might realize that it's, in the moment they don't realize it, and only afterwards they go, oh, but they've already done it. But they need to do it because they need to connect with you. Okay, so that was Aries. That was powerful. Okay, if you'd ever like a reading with me, the website is, my website is northernlighttarot.com. I'm going to move on now to Taurus. Before I do, I'm just going to quickly I put the link in there to my website. Okay, now there you can order private readings with me. Also, I have a link there on the website which is for live readings, please, and it does say it very clearly that those live readings are for when I go live on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays and Saturdays. That is the way to book a live reading with me. However, if you'd like a personal reading, which will be sent to you privately, that's what all the other readings on my website there are for. Okay, so now, having said that, we are moving on to Taurus, and we will timestamp this afterwards. Okay, we can't do it right now, but we will do it afterwards. So now let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, are they thinking about you right now? Let's take a look. And we'll take 3 cards from 3 different areas here. Okay. Taurus, are they thinking about you right now? Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. We got the Knight of Wands again. 4 of Swords. And the World, that they're headed back towards you. What I see here is the Knight of Wands. It's very fiery, passionate energy. It tells me like you could be a fire sign. Okay, you don't need to be. You know, so you could be a Leo, Sag, Aries, but you don't need to be. What I get here is that there's something like the energy in your connection. It's very passionate, and it could be all or nothing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And what the Knight of Wands is very kind of face to face. It's very in your face. And then the 4 of Swords is like a card of retreat. What I get here is obviously like energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, take it all as it resonates. But what I get is they're coming back around towards you, okay? Because we've got the world energy here. I want to take some more. Let's take a look. Yeah, so it's like one or the other. So the very fact we've got this 2 of Swords sitting over these 2 cards, it tells me that yes, they're thinking about you, okay, but then they're not. They maybe not be showing you that right now. The 2 of Swords represents that tough decision that needs to be made, but you know it's gonna be made, and everything comes back around with the world energy. This is the highest card in the entire deck. So what I get here is like some difficulties. Clearly we could literally have like this, like I said before, like this energy of things be an all or nothing, all or nothing. I feel like they want to make it everything. That's what's coming through here. They want to make it everything. This person could be at a distance, like a physical distance from you. Okay, physical distance, yes. And there is something in your connection very clearly with them. I get like they never ever forgot you. Okay, they never ever forgot you. The strength of this connection has stood the test of time and or distance. There's something about you which very much makes them feel very centered. Okay, and getting that they at certain points, like they've really felt the loss of you. 8 of Pentacles, yeah. There's something here about the realization. Oh my goodness. Taurus, the realization of that there is something here about them, that ultimate realization that they literally, that there was, I feel like for some of you, like there was a moment that they had with you, and they could have made that expand, and now they're looking back on that. And it's like they're kicking themselves. Oh, why didn't I? Fellow earth sign as well. Fellow earth sign here. Absolutely, that watery energy is coming in. They're thinking about you, and they'll work. What I get here is they're working their way back towards you. Okay. Yeah, that's what's coming through for you, Taurus. Take it as it resonates always. I hope that you found that helpful. And there in the chat, you will see the link to... Hi, Nabila. Hope you're doing okay. I've done Aries and Taurus, and I'm moving on to Gemini right now. And if you'd ever like a reading with me, or a live reading, all of the details are there in the chat. You can see highlighted in yellow, I've just put a link in there, which is just to my website, northernlighttarot.com. Okay, I should put in the link to my Etsy reviews, because I do have a lot of really, really positive Etsy reviews. But right now I want to go ahead with carry on with this reading. So now we are moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. How are you doing? This part of this live stream is for you. And the title of this reading is, Are They Thinking About You, Gemini? So let's take some cards here. I keep seeing it. I'm sure I saw the Ten of Swords, and yeah, I saw the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's continue. I saw another 10 as well. Okay, let's take a look. Gemini, are they thinking about... Oh, no, I'm doing it like this. Okay. Gemini, are they thinking of... Oh my goodness. Didn't I just say the Ten of Swords? Because it did pop out, but then I shuffled, and then clearly there's a big message here. Okay. So now, pardon me moving around because I need to get comfortable. Okay, so 10 of Swords. Gemini. Let's continue. Oh my goodness. Page of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, what did they do? Oh, let's take another. Oh my goodness. There's something very much here about them needing to face the truth. Okay? Absolutely. What I get here is I see the Swords energy. I see the 10 of Swords. Clearly they are thinking about you massively. And they are in a tumultuous mess with this 5 of Wands. There's something here about, you know, this may not be for everybody, but there's something coming through here very strongly about them needing to take ownership for exactly what's happened here. Okay? They are like literally a chaotic, tumultuous mess. They've wronged you, but at the same time, they want to very much reach out to you. And they've got a very strong message for you. But there's something here about them knowing that they need to think about it some more. Okay? That's the message. That's the message coming through. They really want to reach out though. But there is something going on here with this 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. But they want to. But they're not. Let's take some more. Yeah. There's something about them really wanting to... Oh, decision time. Decision time. Gemini. They know that they need to make a decision. You're the one that makes them happy. Which, there's something here about them. They inside of their mind right now, they're like saying, like, I either bury this or I embrace this. I don't want to bury it because they make me so happy. Let's take some more. They're going to take action. King of Wands. They are going to take action. This could literally have been a split. Okay? I do get that. This could literally have been a split. Betrayal. Like you two literally like grating on each other, like just, and when I say that, I mean like it's people can miscommunicate. I'm getting something about miscommunication here. About things not being truly understood or shared properly. I do see though, I do see that, you know, just the very fact that we have the Swords energy as the first card, followed by the 5 of Wands, they're in a heap over you. They want to take action towards you. They're thinking about you. But they're going to continue to think. They're almost like on the fence for a while. And then that King of Wands comes through, which is very powerful. That is the card of literally taking action. Okay, so that's what's come through for you, Gemini. I really hope that you found it helpful. Okay, so now let us now move on to Cancer. So Cancer, are they thinking about you? let's take a look here. I'm going to take 3 cards out of this deck. Okay. Oh my goodness. Death, rebirth, energy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's all happening here. Asia, yeah, go ahead. I absolutely agree with that. Yeah. Watch your sun, moon, and rising also. Absolutely. We are multifaceted in so many ways. And that truly includes our sun, moon, and rising. Absolutely. So I should mention that actually. Yeah. Watch those also. Okay. Absolutely. Now we are on Cancer. Are they thinking about you? Oh my goodness. I'm like getting what we've got here is like it's beautiful energy. It's also, I see like a little bit of jealousy. Okay. They want you, how to describe it, the way they think about you right now is that they want to be with you and they can't imagine anybody else being with you. Okay, that is the best way to describe this. Okay. They're smitten with you, absolutely smitten with you, and if there's been a split, they are headed right back towards you. We could be dealing with like fellow water signs or that beautiful earth water combination here. I feel like they want to show you more than they've ever done. I feel like they could have come towards you in the past, but it was romantic, but it wasn't the full set, like it wasn't everything. But now they understand you and this, and there's something like about the times running out. It's kind of like they're feeling like, oh yeah, like I need to take this action now before it's too late. Okay, that is coming through really strongly here. Let's continue. Yeah, like so they're really, really willing to work on this. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is very much that energy of thinking, spiraling mind, and then what's in the dark, they want it brought out into the open. There's something about something in the dark here as well. So this can truly represent that the feelings have not been truly displayed yet. And also a rebirth of a previous connection. What you do need to know is there is something very strongly here about bringing things to life. Very transformative energy from the Death card to the Knight of Cups. Okay. Before it's too late. It's kind of like, I just see them like they're imagining you with somebody else and they can't stand that. But there is, for some of you, that energy of ultimately they know that there's something that went wrong here, and now they're overthinking and well, it's not overthinking, it's thinking quite rightly about how they wronged you, and now they want to create justice in this whole situation. Okay. But their mind is spiraling. Yeah, they want you back. We've got the Six of Cups here. Okay, so that's quite powerful all by itself. So, you know, this could be somebody from your distant past. And this is also very, like, strongly the energy of true soulmates. Like, the moment you met, you felt like you'd always known each other. I get that strong energy also. Okay, so now I am going to move on to Leo, okay? So Leo, also, if you'd ever like a reading, my website address is there in the chat, northernlighttarot.com. Now, having said that, I am now moving on to Leo. Okay, all signs reading. We are on Leo. Are they thinking about you? And what energy surrounds this? Okay. So, Leo, are they thinking about you? Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Absolutely. We start with the star energy. This is the card of incredible deep attraction. It's the wish card. Okay. It's beautiful energy. You do need to know that that they're thinking about you in several ways here. This is the wish card, so like you are their dream person. Okay. And I get some frustration coming through here because I get immediately the Justice and the Five of Swords. What are they battling here? What are they battling? Are you dealing with a stubborn person? Are we dealing with a difficult situation? Because there's something I feel preventing them truly being able to approach you right now. And I have to say, when I see this card, I can see literal head full of like caged tigers. So there could be something to do with their stubbornness coming through here. And this Justice card again, I kind of get the energy that they think, but then they overthink. Okay, does that sound like this person that you're thinking about? Okay. Oh, yeah. They're in love with you. Okay, absolutely. You're the light in their life. There's something here about you may have had to serve them some form of justice at a certain point. Six of Wands, Ace of Cups. They desperately want you. And they want to, you know, literally they want to shout this literally from the rooftops here. Okay, now I see the moon with the Five of Swords. I see a lot of opposing energies here with these cards. It's kind of like they can't quite regulate themselves enough to bring the deepest feelings out to the surface, but they want to, and we're on a path here. We're definitely on a path towards that. There's something about their literal emotional kind of like regulation that needs to be brought into a balance, and they're very aware of this. But I do see that this is quite overwhelming for them at a certain point, and I do see them approaching you because they're gonna have to choose. There's something here as well about them having to choose their path, and it's to celebrate this union with you. That is what is truly coming through here. Three of Cups. So that was pardon me. That was Leo's reading. So now I'm going to move on to Virgo. Are you a Virgo? If so, this part of the reading is for you. The title of the reading is, Are They Thinking About You? So Virgo, let's go ahead So, let's go ahead now, Virgo. So let's take 3 cards. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, here it is. It's kind of like a theme. Okay, that's kind of coming through. Yeah, they're thinking about you. Yeah, they want to actually send you like a really, really strong message here. It's very passionate and it's very powerful. We've got the Page of Wands with the Ace of Cups straight up. Okay, but then we get the Nine of Wands. You know, what I do need to say is the person you're dealing with, they have all of these feelings. They've got a lid on them and they're just so scared of rejection. That is what is holding them back. And yeah, they're scared of rejection, but there is also more to that. There is something here about past hurts, past difficulties. Yeah, I get that. They need to let go of fear. That's like the message from Spirit here. They really just need to let go of this this fear that is literally holding them back. Okay, because it's so clear that there's so much they want to say to you. They just need to open up. That's what I'm getting. They really, really, really need to open up. Yeah, the Death energy. This is very profound, okay? It tells me that everything's possible here. And it's almost like this person is reaching a point of no return, but it's actually in a positive way. It's like they're reaching a point where they're just going to throw caution to the wind. They're going to lay down these wands of burden and resistance, and they are going to say what needs to be said and do what needs to be done here with this Page of Wands and Ace of Cups, okay? Yeah, big, passionate, fiery choices in love with the Lover's energy. You could be getting something quite soon here, Virgo, as regards this message. Okay? You could be hearing something really quite soon now. Okay? So, that was Virgo, and I really hope that you found it helpful. Now, I'm going to move on to Libra. Libra, are they thinking about you? Let's find out. And obviously, we're going to go deeper into than just the question, okay? So Libra, are they thinking about you? Let's take some cards here. King of Pentacles. This is a nice card. You know, the King of Pentacles it's about loyalty. it's about trust, and it's about manifestation ultimately. So that immediately is just a beautiful energy that's coming through here regarding how they feel about you, and regarding how much you are in their energy, and you know, yes, so perhaps how much they are thinking about you. My cat is coming in to join. Okay, so we're just gonna have to deal with this because he's 20 years old. So this actually, and you know, that's really nice actually, because he is my cat. He is 20 human years old. I've had him since 2005, and just at the moment I pulled out the King of Pentacles, here he has arrived, which I think is very beautiful, because he's my King of Pentacles, I have to say, aren't you? So now this King of Pentacles now even has more significance, because this is, now we get the energy of an old soul. Now we get the energy of, oh, come here, of somebody who just wants to lay in your arms, okay, and be close to you and next to you. That's what's now and you know, you just look at this King of Pentacles. What a beautiful depiction for this reading, for my cat as the extra energy. 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. Okay, if they're not free right now, they want to be free to be with you, and what they want to do is overcome any obstacle any obstacle that could be in the way here. And even though I get like that you two may well have had challenges in the past and obstacles, what I get here is that now there is very much something about them understanding the true significance and weight of this connection. And what I get is the idea of just not being with you is just devastating. Okay, that is truly what's coming through here with those cards. Now we're on Libra, aren't we? So you know, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, an older earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a younger earth sign. But you know, you don't need to be dealing with those specific, you know, star signs, just people who sort of encapsulate that for you. And let's not forget, as somebody wrote here in the chat earlier, which was so important, who was it? Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, Brandon. Should we be looking at our sun, moon, and rising signs? Absolutely. Look at your sun, moon, and risings, because we are not just one fixed star sign, okay? There's so much, and that impacts us, okay, who we are. And then in turn, who the other person is. They've got so much going on in their chart as well. So I would always say, you know, just always click on a reading you just feel pulled to start with, you know, because I do feel that you may well find there's always a message in there for you. Okay. Yeah, I have so much cat hair now here. He's gone back over there now. He's got cozy again. Oh. Okay, so now, quote me if I'm wrong, but I do believe we've just done Libra, haven't we? I think we did. Okay. I'm just reading through the chat now. Oh. Oh, hello, Laura. Cats are wonderful, aren't they? I love cats. Okay, so now I'm going to just double check what we're up to. I think we just done Libra, didn't we? So now we've got Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces left to go. That's what we've got to do. I may need to just take a quick 2-minute break. Okay. But we have a nice little ambient setup here now, don't we? I feel. I'm going to be doing this more often, actually. I'm always, of course, going to do my my picker cards uploads, either uploads or live. But I'm actually really liking this setup right now, because it's just much more relaxing, isn't it? It's much more chill. I think it's great. So what I'm gonna do, I don't really know. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, have I done Taurus yet? Yeah, Taurus was number 2. We haven't time-stamped it yet. So if you want to scroll back, probably I did waffle on a little bit, as I always do at the beginning of a live stream. So it may be, I don't know how far in it is at the moment until I've time-stamped it afterwards, Renew. But Taurus is there already, okay? Okay. So now, I am going to be back in, here we go, back in, do caps lock, back in 5 minutes. Oh. There we go. So I've put that in there now, and I will be back in 5 minutes. And I'm going to be moving on to Scorpio, then Sag, then Cap, then Aquarius, and then Pisces. The title of the reading is, Are They Thinking About You? So take this opportunity, go get a cup of tea or whatever, a cup of coffee, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hello, conscious awareness. Oh, love from India North. Hello. Love to you too. Okay, so I will literally be back in 5 minutes now. Well, hello. I'm back. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing really well. So now, I am probably going to have to just change the location of my legs. Okay. I need to perhaps stretch them out a little. Now, I do need this because I need to see where I'm up to. So we are moving on to, oh, here we go. That's a bit better. Oh, okay. So now we are moving on to Scorpio. Okay. And the title of this reading is Scorpio. Are they thinking about you right now? So let's go ahead. Let's take 3 cards here. So let's split this deck. And, oh, okay, let's take 3 cards. Okay, so Scorpio. Well, the 10 of Pentacles is the first card out. This is powerful, okay? This, like, you know, truly represents the manifestation of it all in the 3D. The 10 of Pentacles, it's commonly known truly as, you know, the retirement card. It can truly represent, you know, long-term commitment here. So that's a really beautiful first energy to come out, okay? The Pentacles energy is very much Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, though it, you know, it truly does not need to be, okay? So that's like a really nice card, straight out. Lovely. Are you dealing with one of those signs? You know, you don't need to be. Let's continue. Now we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so you're absolutely on their mind. There's no doubt about that. So now there's something here about being on the precipice. There's something here about literally, you know, being at that moment. There was a moment, very clearly. Or there's gonna be. There's something here about commitment. It's kind of like there's something here about why are they resisting this? What they know to be true of this connection. Okay, I'm getting that very strongly. We've got energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They're resisting their heart, the strength energy. The next card out. Let's take some more. Why are they resisting this? Okay. Okay. Healing. They need to heal. This needs to heal. There's something here about them not being in heart alignment. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm on Scorpio. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they've got to do some work on themselves, and I know that's really hard to hear. Okay, but it does need to be done because it's very clear here that yes, of course they're thinking about you, but they're torn. and if they're in self-protective mode, something needs to heal. Okay, something truly needs to heal. They're in like a resistance mode. That's coming through. Okay. Some time, but I'm loving all of this Cups energy, I have to say, because this tells me things in time truly can come into an alignment. That's beautiful. I feel like that there's like this agonized energy and resistance, but everything comes into a balance in the end. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so now I hope you found that helpful. Hi Kat, how are you? I've got the chat open here as well on my laptop. So now I am going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Are they thinking about you right now, Sag? Okay, let's take 3 cards. Okay, let's take a look. Sagittarius. Are they thinking about you right now? Let's take 3 cards. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. That's powerful. We start with the Wheel of Fortune. We got a whirlwind here. I've just got something about, truly, that they are really feeling this. It's kind of like, and I love this deck as well, because if you just look at what's on there, we've got the dice literally around the neck. It's like they're ready to roll the dice here. Okay. This is like the energy of feeling as though they've literally won the lottery of life. So be aware of that. This is powerful stuff. Let's continue. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. What needs to change? Something needs to change in order for them to step through this enormous threshold. It's kind of like I get the energy that with you, they realize that things are never going to be the same again. That once they acknowledge this and they step through that doorway, you are everything. Like, they want to propose to you. I say that because these are the 3 cards. Okay. We started with the Wheel, then we moved to the 5 of Pentacles, and now we have the incredible Knight of Cups. Okay. That's powerful. Yeah, of course they're thinking about you. And there's a bit of fear here as well, because there's no turning back. Okay. So there's something here about very much how absolutely invested they are with you, and the fear of a rejection. Okay, I'm getting that. And yes, you could be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign. This is for some of you: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Water energy is inherently very deep. Okay, people sometimes don't understand the depth of an earth sign. They run very deep. Okay, and it takes a lot for both of these signs to actually really show their true selves. Okay, that's has to be said. And I always say, it doesn't mean that your person is an earth sign or a water sign, but they have it, like we've talked about tonight, they have it in their chart somewhere, and it's very impactful for them in the way that it makes them feel. Okay, there's many facets to everybody, and that is okay. But the thing is, sometimes that can get very confusing for a person. Okay, imagine what's in your chart, what's in their chart. Oh my goodness, it can just all get crazy. Okay, and that's the fact of life. Okay, that is reality. Not everybody, we don't, like, okay, so for example, I'm a Virgo. Okay, I don't just display Virgo tendencies, Virgo traits. There's a lot more to me than just Virgo. Okay, I think I've got a lot of fire in there. For example, I think I've got some Aries in there in my chart. I've got some Taurus, a bit stubborn. Yeah. So we all were impacted by our chart, where what was all happening when we were born. And then, of course, on top of that, we've got our life experiences that also then impact our chart, and vice versa. Okay, so I would always say, always take it all kind of loosely and take it as it resonates just for you. Okay, and look into your own chart as well. That's a really good idea. That's always a really, really good idea. Have we done Pisces yet? You are, unfortunately, you. It's good that we haven't done you, but you are the last one to be done. J to Z. So we haven't done Pisces yet, but we're not quite there yet. I feel I just did Sagittarius. Okay, I think I did. We are gonna move on to Capricorn. Okay, so yeah, like, going back to the star signs and all of that, it's very important. Yeah, sun, moon, rising, extremely important. And also you could even cross watch in some regard if you'd like to also. It's all about that moment, like the almost like the perfect alignment. If it's for you, you'll feel it. Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to move on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, if you're here. This is your reading, all signs reading. So if you are a Capricorn, the title of the reading is, Are They Thinking About You Right Now, Capricorn? Let's go ahead and take 3 cards from this deck to begin. So Capricorn, are they thinking about you? Hey TT. So, oh my goodness. The Chariot. Oh my goodness. The Sun. Oh. Okay. Yes, Capricorn. And a decision needs to be made. You light them up. Without you, they are forlorn. They are unhappy. But they need to make a choice now, don't they? That's just what comes through straight away. We've got a fire sign here, clearly. We've got Leo. We've got a water sign. Yeah, they're absolutely thinking about you. Let's take some more. They're remembering you Some of you, this was from quite a while ago. We could be going back 20 years for some of you. Okay. They dream about you. They dream about that moment with you. They want to keep recreating it. There's something here about a new journey. They want to, like, it's kind of like they want to escape from whatever it is that is they feel like bogged down by right now. It's kind of like they got a lot of stuff going on and they just want to start all over again. They want to, like, literally start this absolute fresh chapter and page in their life. Okay, I'm getting something to do with that. And then we go back. Oh, this is, it's hard. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. What I get for some of you, this is like somebody from like 20 years ago, like you were at uni together or something like that, and you were together then, but then you went your separate ways, and they've never forgotten you, and now all time, like the passage of time has ticked on, and now they just look back and they just regret everything that happened in between, and now they want this second go with you. Now, bear in mind that could be, it doesn't have to be about when you were back in uni, but it's about some time when I feel like both of you are in a lighter place, an easier place, a place where there weren't so many burdens upon you. Okay, they're remembering that, and they're thinking about that. They're thinking about all that time with you. Okay, absolutely. Yeah. Six of Pentacles is about things being balanced. It's about give and take. It's about weighing things up. And there's something here, like, I just like get that they feel like, oh, what happened? Things didn't go the way they were supposed to go. Things just didn't go the way I should have made. I should have acted when I had the chance. The Knight of Wands with the Sun and the Chariot, they should have acted when they had the chance. That's what's coming through for you. A lot of regret there coming through. Capricorn. So now I'm going to move on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, if you're here. So now this is an all signs reading, and the title of this reading is, are they thinking about you? So I'm moving on now to Aquarius. Are they thinking about you, Aquarius? Let's take some cards for you. So we're going to take 3 cards here, Aquarius. Okay. Hierophant. Oh, the Fool. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, we got 3 major arcana straight up. The Hierophant, the Fool, and the Emperor. They should have taken that leap of faith. There's something here about them. They were just very stuck, weren't they? Very stuck in like a rut. Take it as it resonates. They didn't match your energy. And it's kind of like they they're realizing now that it was their own kind of stubbornness, definitely stubbornness, that prevented them from getting to your level, okay? Getting to your actual level of something about like a freedom. And yeah, let's take some more. Okay. Oh my, another major, a temperance. They've had time to think. Okay. Yeah, levels, Six of Pentacles, levels. The mind spiraling. They're thinking about you like pretty much non-stop, I have to say. And they're still, a big part of them is still trying to understand you. But it's because you two are very different. But there's something here about them understanding that there's always that, now they understand that there was always another version. Okay, take it as it resonates, because we're going into like some far kind of reaches of explanation here. You brought them a life lesson. They know that now, but they're going backwards in time throughout the whole connection with you, and they're going right back to the beginning, which was their stubbornness. They are the one who prevented the positive movement in this connection. Okay, they're really, really getting a grip on that now, but at the same time, like now that they're really truly understanding it all, now they're spiraling. Okay, let's take some more. Yeah, first card out, Three of Swords. Some of you, this is third party. That's just for some of you. They're stuck and they remain stuck, and all they do is think about you. But beyond that, it's about the method of thought. It's about the expanse. It's literally about what's achievable. Okay, that's the best way to describe it. They couldn't grasp it, but now they do, and now they are heartbroken. That's just the big message I get for you here. That they couldn't meet you at your level. Yeah, justice. Oh my goodness. I feel like they're thinking about you, but they're realizing what you brought to light in them. You, even though you didn't even try, you made them understand themselves so much more than they ever did. But there's parts of themselves that they're not ready to broach. Okay. You're the one who was always there, like in a loving way. It's so clear now. That's what they're realizing. You really do care, and you really did care. Yeah, let's take another. Yeah, they know this, that they want to be with you. Empress, there could be an incubation period. I do feel that they could reach out to you. And take it as it resonates. This could even be a relationship you're in, and they're about to truly tell you how they feel. Okay. There's actually some real beauty in this reading, I have to say. It's really incredible. So there we go, Aquarius. That was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. Can you hear the seagulls outside? I live quite close to the beach. And we've got 2 seagulls on the roof next door, 2 grown seagulls, and every year they have baby seagulls. And we've literally got, I'd say they're literally this big. They're probably about that big. Got little baby seagulls on the roof that are that big. They are so beautiful. They are so fluffy. I love them. But they do squawk a lot. But very, well, no, it's not a squawk. It's more of a chirp. They sound like, yeah, it's like squeaky. They're really squeaky at the moment. So beautiful. So I don't know if you can hear, you can definitely hear the big birds, the big seagulls. They're making a lot of noise right now. Like I say, I wanted to do this reading outside tonight, but it just literally, this enormous amount of rain just came in as I was setting it up. So I'm now here doing it in this room instead. But it's actually very nice. I think the setup's quite cool. And I can see out the window and see the seagulls fly by as I do this reading, so it's all nice. And just to remind you, I will be here tomorrow, 7 o'clock UK time, doing my live $15 mini readings, if you'd like one. The best way to order is through my website. I'll put it in the description box. It's also there in the chat, northernlighttarot.com. It's as simple as that to get onto my website. You can order a personal reading, or you can order a live for tomorrow night. And I do have to say, my live readings are at a really, really good price. Only $15. The personal readings are a bit more than that. So now, having said that, we are moving on to Pisces. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, Pisces. This reading is for you. And the title of this reading is, Are They Thinking About Me? So let's go ahead. So, absolutely, Laura. I agree. So now, let's go ahead with this final one. Pisces. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take 3 cards here. Okay. 3 cards from the deck. Okay, let's take a look, Pisces. Are they thinking about you, Pisces? Well, we have the card in the tarot that absolutely describes the utmost thinking energy, the King of Swords. So, immediately, yes, they are. Also, when we see the King of Swords, we see it could be somebody older than you. It doesn't need to be. They could, clearly be an earth sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. On top of that, they could, this is a card of strategy and planning, okay? What plans do they have for you? They could even right now be, taking their time in their approach towards you. So bear that in mind. And the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a reason for all this thinking, clearly. And it's because they feel very strongly an extra special bond here with you. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune is about winning the lottery of life. It can be the energy of, totally being ready to throw caution to the wind, in fact. Okay? Because there's just this energy that there's something that they've experienced with you, something they felt with you that's making them not ever be able to forget about you and to want to make things absolutely move forwards. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we have the moon with this. So this is the depth of the emotion. Yeah, it's like it's literally, they are literally awash with emotion for you right now. But what I get with it, okay, whoever this person is that they are actually, they've got everything, could be in really quite a good balance, okay, as regards them and who they are and how they deal. Because what I get here is, I get the strong depth of the moon energy, but it's tied in with the truth, like kind of strength of thought of the King of Swords. And that is a beautiful combination, especially when you mix it right in the center with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that's kind of like, it's almost like a perfect rolled up combination of everything as regards how they feel about you, being very powerful, that they are thinking about you, and like what they're gonna do with all of this. Okay, so yeah, it's really quite powerful. I will take 3 more. Yeah, and I like this. So we have the Two of Wands now underneath the King of Swords. So this is about very much being very, very sure. And then maybe things maybe at some form of distance right now, but it's about very much like the planning stages. Okay, King of Swords with the Two of Wands. Oh, and then we have, to match up with the Wheel of Fortune, now we've got the incredible Two of Cups. Yeah, this is powerful. Okay, they feel like you're the one. That's how they feel. Yeah, and that was the final card for this reading. Oh my goodness, Pisces, what is going on with you and this person? Because this is powerful. This is so powerful. The moon with the star. You're the one. They're thinking about you non-stop, and you are the one. That's what's coming through for you, Pisces. So I have come to the end of all of these readings. Okay, I will timestamp them as soon as as I can, and I really hope that you all have found this reading helpful. I found the glow up kind of touch up. There's like a little button you can press on YouTube Live, which I only realized today can like take 10 years off you, which is amazing. So yeah, I used that tonight. So I'm just gonna read through the chat. Yeah, I think that we may have come to the end of this stream. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna close this stream down now, and I will be back tomorrow for the live $15 reads. Yeah, and that will be 7 p.m. UK time, and I will be doing an upload very soon, pick a card reading for you all. And I may even, dependent on the weather and a lot of other things, of course, I will try and come back here to do another All Signs reading live, as well as my regular uploads. So now, having said that, I'm just going to quickly just put here in the chat, I think that takes you to my website. Let's find out. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, That's right. I think you should be able to copy and paste that. I'll put it in the description box anyway. That's the link to my website if you'd ever like a personal reading with me. So now, having said that, I guess I could. Does anybody want a live mini reading right now? I should probably just hold off until tomorrow night because it is quite late here. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. Okay, I'm going to hold off and I'll be back tomorrow and I'll do the live readings then. I do need to go and get some food. So now, having said that, I really hope that you enjoyed this live stream. Give me some feedback on what you think about the setup. Was I too far away from the screen? Should I have been closer? You know, all those sorts of things. And anything else that you'd like to add, that'd be great. But now, yeah, having said that, I'm going to go and get some food. And I hope that you all have a really wonderful rest of your Friday and a beautiful weekend. Okay then, bye for now.